Long time ago, I went on a space safari searching for answers. This is what I found. This is a really cool seal substitute dubbing that I've been playing with, and I've been tying a series of flies called space leeches. Well, guess what? They work. You're going to want to see this.
Yeah, that's a big brown.
Okay, so we wanted to show you this way of blending your own custom leech dubbing. This is a really cool material from Semperfli. It's a seal substitute. So it's an awesome material for blending your own stuff, but it comes in the bag like this. Like what do you do with this? You know, it's kind of intimidating when you look at it, but this is actually a lot of dubbing. You know, there's enough here to maybe blend up 3 full bags of dubbing. So anyway, we're going to show you how to use this. This is more just to kind of show you the technique. You don't necessarily have to do this exact color, but the color I'm going to show you is called Thin Mint. So it's based with olive, it has a little bit of brown, black, and we top it off with some pink. So here's what I'm going to do. So that is what comes out of the bag here, okay? So I like my leech dubbings about 1 inch long, sometimes shorter. So I'm going to come in here and I'll cut off that, and I'll just come up a little bit more and I'll cut off another chunk, okay? The next thing I'm going to use is ice dub. So some of the ice dub colors are very, very straight. Now this wicked black makes a really good addition. But when you put in ice dub, or any type of dubbings that you're mixing together that aren't the same family, if you look at this, this is maybe 2 inches in length, this ice dub. So what I'm going to want to do before I mix that together, I'm going to preen these together like this, and that's maybe more than I want. I'll start out with about half of that, but a little less. So I'm going to still measure it against this, and I should be able to cut it right in half. And now we've got similar lengths going on here. We'll do the same thing next with some chocolate brown. And really, there's really no right or wrong way with this stuff. You can just build it however you want. Same program. We're going to preen it, rotate it, move some of those long fibers out of the way. And this one, it almost looks like we could do 3 cuts. That way it just ensures that there aren't a lot of super long fibers. Now, this is ice wing fiber. So ice wing fiber is longer, but it's the same type of material that ice dub's made out of. It's just a little bit thicker plastic, but for a leech dub, it's really nice. So I just want a highlight. So as you can see, it's like 6 to 8 inches long. And we're just going to do that same exact thing. So for these, I kind of get them close, and then I'll just cut right in the middle, double it over, and I'll do my 3/4 to 1 inch cuts all the way down. When I get here, just a few strings, they're gone. All right. Previously, you'd see us take all the dubbing and put it in a coffee grinder and just pulse it. When you're dealing with synthetic fibers that are this fine, those motors will just absolutely destroy this stuff. So we don't want to cut it, we just want to blend it. So the best for that are slicker brushes. This is a carding style slicker brush. We sell these in the shop. It's a little bit heavier duty. This is a dog brush you can get from Walmart. I like it because you can do that and easily get the dubbing out of it. So what you're going to do is you're just going to kind of do that. You're going to mix that on there, and you're going to start just going back and forth. If I go like this, I can apply it onto one, move it around, and I'm just kind of piecing that all together, and then I'm going to come in really aggressively, take it back off, turn it over, kind of pick it out. And then as each time I do this, I can start to blend a little bit more. So I'm going to take it off, put it back on, take it off, put it back on. And in a short order, you have really well blended dubbing. So that takes it off of this one. As you can see, I have a little bit of bulk in here. I can just take a scissor or something and come in here and get that out of there. It just goes right on the pile and lightly feather that into there. So I'm just going to do this until I feel happy with it. It's all about just taking it off the brush and then applying it back onto the brush. And then if I want to, I can just do that, all the dubbings off of this. So because of that, I will load it all up into the dog brush. The dog brush is taking it pretty much out of here, maybe a few stragglers. And then from the dog brush, we can just empty it out, okay? So now, I'm gonna get all this together, and out of that little bit, those little bits of dubbing, that's maybe like 2 bags of dubbing worth of really awesome Leech blend. Okay, so this dubbing, as it sits, just looks kind of like olive-ish and darkish, but when we hit it, that pink really shows through. This exact color I used in the UK in a very challenging stillwater situation. I caught fish on it the first time I ever tried it in really tough conditions. So space leeches were born, space leech dubbing is born, and this is it. So mix up a bunch of colors. We'll have a bunch of recipes listed for you, and then tie a bunch of leeches.